Good morning, kiddos and grown-ups. For the last several weeks, during this part of the service, we've been sharing godly play stories. Many of you kiddos at home know the stories and you know the process of godly play. But for those kiddos and grown-ups who might be new to godly play, I thought we would take a closer look. Thanks to the Hunter family for showing us what godly play is all about. Let's take a look.
Godly Play was written by Episcopal priest Jerome Berryman. Now retired, Reverend Berryman's career was centered around children's Christian education and his desire to make the Bible accessible for children by putting it in story form has proven widely successful. Based on the Montessori style of teaching, Berryman created an entire curriculum that includes an understanding of the liturgical calendar, stories that span the entire Bible, a time for wandering, the feast, and a spirit-guided work time. Certified Godly Play teachers have all participated in a rigorous Godly Play training workshop. We currently have 16 Godly Play teachers at FUMC Loomis who have either been certified or who have attended an informal in-house training. When a child first enters the Godly Playroom, they are warmly greeted by the adult doorkeeper who sets the tone for the day by asking the child if he or she is ready for godly play. Then the child moves to the growing circle of friends sitting on the floor with the storyteller. After all the kids arrive in the circle, the storyteller invites a child to help update the calendar. The storyteller explains the calendar each week, reminding the children how the colors on the calendar represent the seasons of the church. The child moves the arrow to the rectangle that represents the current week. Then the storyteller begins to tell the story. One of the most valuable pieces of the Godly Play curriculum happens at the end of the story when the storyteller asks wondering questions. I wonder what the most important part of this story is. I wonder what could have been left out. I wonder where you see yourself in the story. Each week the questions vary, and by allowing time between each question for contemplation and answers from the children, the purest theological ideas tend to come to light out of the mouths of babes. By asking the wondering questions, we are teaching our children that it's okay to have their own thoughts and ideas about the story and their relationship with God. It creates a place of safety and builds trust within the children and their own spiritual instincts. After the wondering questions, the storyteller leads the circle in prayer, including the Lord's Prayer, and they share a feast of a small cup of water and a piece of matzah. This small feast is a grand reminder of God's people wandering in the desert and the assurance that God provided and continues to provide just enough. Afterwards, the work time can include anything from painting to Play-Doh, and the children always have permission to play with any of the pieces to any of the Godly Play stories in the classroom. We trust that their work time is guided by the Spirit into an artistic or hands-on expression of the story they've heard that day. If you would like more information about Godly Play, or if you are an adult interested in serving as a doorkeeper or a storyteller, please visit our church website and email Melanie Oliver at melanie@loomismethodist.org. Have a great week.